Hey everybody, long time no see, King Kyrie here, and this is the aftermath of a war. Right now I'm in a casual alliance. We're part of the Gay Harbor Alliance, all LGBTQ plus here, and then going to talk about our war that we just had. And there's a lot of new people on this particular alliance, but I'm jumping around. I'm skipping ahead. So this alliance where we left 12 flags because we have an open alliance, and for whatever reason, right as the freaking thing was about to start, this person, don't even know this person's name, ended up joining. It started, then they left, and then that happened twice, and so we need to fix that. But we had they used three of their flags, so they attacked then left. I guess that's weird. Okay, so if they used three flags, oh, and that's one of our big hitters. Didn't attack at all. Well, it is Easter. Anyway, to the point. So my particular my particular defense did really well in this particular war. It is Rush War, and I love setting up my defense for Rush. I do have Alfreak, but I also have quite a few others, and this particular episode is going to be about me putting together a particular team for Rush. And it's not just me, because other people in my team did it too. But I just want you to see here, right here, they attacked me and got a 1. The same person attacked again and got 6 points, meaning that the center hero is still alive, but hurting. Then you have the same person attack me and got nothing. You haven't seen my defense yet. You know I have Alfred, but you haven't seen my defense yet, and I'm not gonna show you until after we're finished. So, bitch Puddin again got 0, and then Sheamus someone attacked Sheamus and got a 0. These are people. So you had Red something attack me. You have Robertson attack Sheamus, and you had Red Sonya attack bitch Puddin getting zeros. Uh, oh, that's one of us. Okay, again, here someone attacked me, got a 0, and they attacked me here, got a 5, and that was when they killed Alfreak. But they still had the rest of them to deal with, and so I guess they thought it was gonna be easy with the tank gone. It was not easy, and as you see, I'm over here and I'm high as fuck. I was high last night when I did this, and I'm high right now as I'm recording this, and so I started off and I was like, dang, I gotta take this person out. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'm not wasting all my flags on this person. So the middle of me just like high playing team after team, and I don't even know what teams I use. I think I used auto pick first, and it just fucked me up. I was just fucked up last night. It is Saturday, and I worked, and I got off, and I got stoned, and I'm like, oh, let's play some Empires and Puzzles. So that's what happened. But after I realized, you know what, I'm not fucking with these people anymore. I went and did my thing. It ended up getting 3 one shots because I was over there just fucking around, and I was like, wait a minute, I actually have to play. But anyway, while I was attacking, for whatever reason, this Robertson person thought he was going to. I think, yeah, no wait, he didn't attack me. He attacked somebody else, but he went after me, and Alfreak is dead. But at this point, Alfreak is dead, but nobody else on my team is, and so Alfreak's gone, and so for him to get 0. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what he was thinking, but he got 0 points. Anyway, you had 2 more people show up. This person, I think. Yeah, so this was a person who attacked me. No, I attacked them 3 times. And so I think they were like, oh, well, I'm going to go and attack him. And here's the thing, I went and I attacked his defense, and it was a fully alive. And he was tanking what the fuck's his name? He was tanking Ludwig, and he had a I think a what was his name? The red dude everyone keeps bitching about. Khufu. He had a Khufu flake, and I don't know who the other person was, and it didn't matter because he kept fucking me up. It was always the same thing. It was always Ludwig goes off, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I don't have much time. And I was like, I can surely get 2 matches to, clear this. No, no, bitch. No. I got fucked over 3 times. But he comes and attacks me with one of mine dead and a few of mine hurt. It gets 2 points. Didn't even take anybody else out. So, boo, that's what you get. And then you have this person here, I guess Troden Stark. He spent 3 flags trying to take me down. 3 flags. And here's the worst part, y'all, because I was still awake when this happened. He tried to take me down. He still didn't. Because I come over here. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Oh, no, I guess. Wait, no. Yes, I think this is the one where they actually took me down. This 17. Let me see how much I'm worth. Okay, so here's my team. 50. I'm worth 75. Wait a minute. Also, he did take me. He had to have taken me out. So, whatever his name was, Troden, this one, took me out. And I didn't attack him. This was the one. Yep, Khufu, Vivica Costume 2. This was costume, yes. Or is this? Yeah, this is her second one. This fucking costume is a fucking nightmare. I remember one of the attacks that I was attacking, and this motherfucker goes off. So he's gonna go off regardless. So he goes off, and he didn't even have the right troops. He's got the wrong troops on these, and they're still fast as fuck. And I had the Hatter, and I tried to take all of their buffs. No, it just wasn't working. And so I ended up taking this motherfucker out, and I took this bitch out, right? Right? Super revive. Brings her back, full health, goes ahead, debuffs my team, and then she goes ahead and, like, gives them all boosted health. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this shit no more. So I did a cascade. Khufu went off, killed most of my people. I had one person left. I made sure I did damage to Vivica. She was limping to the bar, and I just ran. I was like, you know what? Ludwig's dead. Vivica is almost dead. That's good enough. And that's where you see me, though still quite under the influence. Where'd I go? I think I just... My attacks. Where'd I go? No, where'd I go? So, yeah, that was right here. So I was like, I took out Ludwig. I think I took out... Yeah, I did take out Vivica, and I left Khufu almost dead. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck those, the rest of them. I'm out. And then I just ended up leaving. And that's when I got serious and started, playing for real. But no, anyway, so that was this person. And so I guess I was taken out twice. But that means this person did a good job. Who was it? Let me go ahead and shout him out. Gunthy. Gunthy and... Oh, they were getting revenge because I think I attacked both of them. Let me see. Where'd I go? Yep. I one-shot both of them. So they were getting revenge. Where's Borshow? This one? I don't even remember attacking this team. But I like I said, I was fucked up. So I attacked this team when I took him out. So yeah, he was gone. And then who was the other one? Gunthy. Well, this is just like an easy team to take out, even for Rush. I don't remember. I think I remember. Oh, I remember I used fucking Cleopatra. I used Cleopatra when he went off. There was like no red tiles. So he did like maybe 200 damage to each of my people. And she goes and fucking heals everybody for 225. So they each gained like 5 to 10 HP. Because his ass did like no damage. And then he tried to give them all attack down. And she was like, nope. Let's go ahead and cleanse that. So yeah, good for Gunthy. Anyway, the point of this video after all this time, I'm over here just talking, laughing my ass off. The point of this video after all this time is to talk about how we're going to set up good teams for Rush. Now, you're looking at this team. This is not actually my ace. I put this team together simply because I know that it works, and the level that I'm at, I can do it, and I know, as you saw with all, like, the 0s and 2s and shit, it's gonna put in work. However, this team only puts in that work because of the troops. So this particular troop here is a hazard to my team. I have it there because it's the only one that I have available, but I have it on Mother North because she's in the corner. I have two other healers flanking what I like to call roadblock 1. So the more roadblocks you can set up in a particular defense, not just for rush but in general, that'll be um, how difficult your team is to attack. Because in rush wars, there's this idea that you can just, take a team and just completely demolish one. It's whoever gets their specials off first. That is not necessarily true. It all depends on the synergy of the people you take. So, whenever I'm in rush, I usually will attack. Let's see, can I? Oh, I can't even set up fake teams anymore because it's over. Um, so whenever you go in and you hit attack and you're going through and you're attacking people, I usually don't attack mono. I usually don't attack 4-1 or 3-1-1. I'll do 2-2-1, and I usually use heroes that synergize well with each other, in any color, as long as I can get the achieved effect. For this particular team, Alfreak is going to be number 1. She has to be neutralized first. Neutralized does not mean killed. This is going to be so fucking frustrating now. Let me go ahead. Um, Here we go. I hate this. Come on. Ugh. Okay. So let me go and edit a team. These are all my works in progress. Yeah, I'll go ahead and edit this one real quick. So it'll match. Now, I'm not going to mess with the troops. Y'all know what the troops look like, so it's fine. Who do I have in the corner here? Khufu. Alright. So, Roblox 1. How do you take care of her? If you have a hero like Armus, I know, another paywall hero. Granted, I got him for free on a coin pool. So it is possible for people to have. You can use people like Armus. You need to have him go off, of course. And then if you look at him, he has this line of text: all allies are immune to new status ailments. That is one way to neutralize the effect of Alfreak's mindless attack. The damage you're still going to take, and she's still going to reduce your health. Another way to get over this particular roadblock is taunting. You've got heroes like this that taunt. So if you're going to attack me, this is what you would have to do. And this is what I do if I see a defense like this as well. So the first thing I think of is, okay, my team. How am I going to survive? I will use Armus. I'll use Krampus. I will never use them together because they have the same functionality. Also, who else? I'll also think about taking a Quartz if I don't want to be proactive but reactive, but 9 times out of 10 I'm going to be proactive. I do have another Ludwig, however I don't want to use a Ludwig and an Armus on the same team for the same functionality, so I most likely wouldn't use him. I'd most likely use a form of Armus and Krampus, or Armus and the Queen of Hearts. Also, who else? I'll also use Cleopatra. She's currently in my team, but if I'm going to be attacking an Alfreak tank during Rush War, I'm going to be using Cleopatra, Armus, Krampus, Queen of Hearts. Who else did I say? Damn. Queen of Hearts and who else? There was somebody else. I guess that's it. Queen of Hearts. Oh, and then Quartz, and that's just to be like I said, reactive instead of proactive. Because with Quartz, you have to let the Alfred take go off and hope to God she doesn't hit all 5 of you and doesn't hit Quartz. Um, the point of having them in different colors is because of this. So I have 1, 2, 3 in Rush Wars. I can put 3 different green heroes on the same defense. I don't ever plan on it, but I could, and they'd all go off at the same speed. However, some people don't have their troops this high, which means when they attack, they don't get the luxury of 6 tiles or 3 ghosted tiles. And so for me, I will end up choosing 2 green, maximum 3, but most likely 2 green. And the same thing with yellow, same thing with purple, same thing with blue, and same thing with red. And so that's why I do the whole 2 to, maybe 3, but 2-2-1 or 2-1-1-1, and of course occasionally 3-1-1 or 3-2, depending on which team I'm attacking. Because you have to get all of your heroes firing at once, and if your heroes can't fire once because you are taking multiple colors, have the colors back each other up. So, and if you're able to get over roadblock 1, which is the mindless attack, then you've got to go on the offensive. And so a good one to have would be Khufu. So if I'm going to take Armis, I don't want to take Khufu. But if I'm taking Krampus, I'm definitely taking Khufu, because Krampus will absorb all of Alfred's nonsense, and then Khufu's gonna go in and just bop them all. And he's hopefully going to get Mother North hurting so much, because if Khufu's ready to fire, that means my second red is ready to fire, which would honestly be Gefjon, or I don't want to use Marjana, probably Asterius, one of those two. And if Asterius fires, he's killing all 3 of whoever he's hitting. So that right there would be Alfric's gone, and I would probably fire at Mother North's side to kill these 3. Why those 3? Because Mother North is going to be a huge problem. Is Khufu a problem? Absolutely. But if you can neutralize Alfric, Khufu is not a problem. If you can't neutralize Alfric, then Khufu wasn't a problem, because Alfred's going to kill you. If you can neutralize Alfred, Khufu is not your second roadblock, he's your third. Your second roadblock goes to Mother North. You have to get over her. But before you can do that, you have Cleopatra, because you can't just take Mother North out unless all of your skills are ready to fire. And if your skills are ready to fire, you have to make sure that Khufu and Lady of the Lake are not. And if Lady of the Lake and Khufu are, you've got to decide which roadblock do you want to go around. Do you want to go around Mother North and Cleopatra, where Mother North can bring them back 50% of the time and Cleopatra can heal them for over 65%? Because let's face it, y'all, when Cleopatra's ability goes off, she ends up giving boost health 10%. Yeah, that 10% is a lot. I usually get about 260, 270 for each of my heroes. So she's going to be pretty much healing everyone that Mother North brings back to full health. That's what I think my opponent underestimated when they fought me the first time, and you saw all the 2s and the 0s and stuff like that, is because when Mother North triggers, even if the hero was dead before the fight began, she can still bring them back from a different fight. So say you fought this team, you took out Alfred, you took out Lady of the Lake, but Mother North is still alive, Cleopatra's still alive, Khufu's still alive. You're fighting, you ended up taking out Cleopatra, but when you took her out, she was ready to go. You took her out, and then your board stalls. Mother North triggers and revives everyone. Then Cleopatra fires and heals everyone to 100%. Your fight just went from maybe winnable to you're about to lose real quick. Um, but anyway, I'm digressing. So you end up with a decision to make, to either attack Mother North and Cleopatra or Lady of the Lake and Khufu. You have to make the right call, and it's all based on who you brought and how strong your troops are. So I guess it's still, again, who you brought. This particular team is nasty. It's nasty, nasty. I've seen it work. I've had people attack it and record it. If they're my enemies in other alliances, they know who I am, they'll record it and show me. And it's a nasty, nasty setup. Also add to the fact that you have 3 of my heroes on this particular team, in Khufu, Mother North, Costume, and Cleopatra, that can resist mana effects, as well as with with Khufu and Brother North, any effect. I've had Khufu resist the both of the negative effects that 5 stars from season 5 inflict when you kill them. Um, he resisted both of them, and I'm like, if I were the opponent and I took damage dealers, damage over time, uh, and Khufu or Mother North resisted all of them, I would be real fucking salty. Real fucking salty. But I don't know if that's ever happened, but I can imagine that is a point of contingency as well. The fact that you have to get the particular defensive heroes that have a great class as well. And we can all agree, I think, that cleric and monk are great classes. Wizard and sorceress, that those are just what I have. I've never used Lady of the Lake's costume, and I never plan on it, so it is what it is. But no, uh, it's just super hard to get around. And so another, let me show you another one of my and this one, I think this one's gross too, personally, but that's just me. So this is another rush. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, who did I put in this corner? It wasn't Khufu. It was this bitch. And so this is right here. If I'm gonna speak about oh my god, my nose is terrible right now. If I'm going to speak about roadblocks, so Artemis is for very fast a very tough opponent to get around because with him having Pierce, I have seen him hit 3 opponents for over 780 apiece. And he heals his entire team boosted health for 30% of the damage he deals. So if he's dealing about, let's say, 28 to 3,200 damage, he's going to be healing his teammates for almost 8 to 900 damage, or sorry, health a piece. And I've seen him heal for that much. And with the right conditions, I've seen him heal for over 1,000 per each of their allies. So say he's doing that. If he goes off twice and healers have not gone off, he has most likely crippled your entire team by himself while also healing, boosting the health of his allies, while also putting up defense for himself, while also putting up undispellable status. So let me show y'all what he does. So he does 375 to 3 at average speed, but he's at very fast because of its rush. And then you have the boost the health of allies by 30% of the damage dealt. And then all allies are immune to new status ailments for 3 turns. If this is happening and he's repeatedly firing, you can't use damage over time. You can't use defense down. You can't use attack down against this team. So he becomes in himself a very difficult roadblock to get around because he's self-sustaining first off, and he sustains the other people. By the time you're about to take him out, you've got this guy about to fire and maybe this chick about to fire. Why are these two flanks so imperative to have? Because this one here is like a mini Alfric, but also he has the ability to kill the two of Aramis's victims. So if Aramis has gone off, you've got I always butcher his name, but I call him Cuervo. Cuervo. It's like Cuervo, but Cuervo. If he goes off, he's most likely going to kill 2 or almost kill 1. One's limping to the barn, literally suffering from mindless attack, and then one's dead. And then when she goes off, she's going to take any buffs, if there are any, while also potentially killing this person's first attack. Because the first attack for him is relatively weak. But if her passive goes off, she's most likely going to kill whoever's left. So that's 2 down, and then she's going to apply feeds, making if they still have a healer on their team, their heal's not. It's just going to be too much. So these two become a very quick and very effective 1-2 punch. I've seen it happen. And then you just have this bitch over here in the corner, just waiting to bring somebody back to life, which she most likely will. And then you have her over here just honestly to kill and dispel. Because when she fires, her passive dispels the first dispellable. And it happens so quick and it happens all the time and it's annoying. Plus she adds defense down. And if the target's still alive, she ends up pretty much helping the entire team speed up. It's very funny and very very hard, very sad to get over. But I have done this before, and it is a very very tough combination to get around. Let me show you another one that someone was like, "This, I absolutely not. It's the worst one they've seen." There's this one. Um, and who do I have in this corner? I think I had this. Yes, I had Pingy. And I showed them this, and they are like, "Fuck that!" And I'm like, "It's this one's not bad. Why is this one not bad? If you get the right board and this guy doesn't go off, you're golden. If you get the wrong board, or say you get a cascade right off the bat, and these two are ready to fire, the game is over. She goes off, right? Oh, if you have any fiend summoners or any minion summoners, they're most likely going to die if she fires and then she fires. But she fires, right? All of y'all's team's health, y'all get y'all's health sapped. So let me go and see if I can find her so I can sort of show you what I'm talking about. So the damage aside, first off, and she's a ranger as well, just like Aramis, so she's firing, she's getting through any defensive buffs, that bitch. All enemies get negative 50% for any healing received for 4 turns. What does this bitch do? She applies feeds, and the feed will only disappear after receiving 35% of the target's max health. Well, if the target can only receive 50% health, and most of the people that are out there, most of the healers that are out there, don't heal that much, you're going to end up having, with these two under the effect of his mana gain, you're not going to be able to go get around that. You're going to have to move super fast, on top of the fact that she's poisoning you as well, and then her feeds have a 25% chance each time they hit you to renew either of these effects. And so if they go off again, say they go off again. So say you manage to take Ludwig out, right? Mother North doesn't bring it back if she fires the first time. You're lucky. Cool. She already fired twice. She already fired twice. You're gonna have your entire team on red. This guy's gonna fire, and you've got